Two very much understand what's at stake here in Minneapolis.
Lyra up over the top, lands on her feet. Cartwheel from the champion. Highly athletic Lyra Valkyria. Looks like she's going to go for the cover, and now steps through. Unique maneuver here. Trying to turn Bayley over.
What?
Lyra Valkyria now. Look at this.
What?
Bayley screaming in agony here. Valkyria putting on a clinic.
An Irish swing.
Great move by Valkyria. Shoots the half, shoulders down now, and a kick out by Bayley. That was incredible. Bayley set across the ring. Lyra misses with the clothesline. Misses with a kick, got hung up on the top rope, and Lyra could be hurt. Ducks underneath, though, sends Bayley right outside the ring. And Lyra Valkyria now gonna fly, and oh, knocks Bayley down with a big drop kick, and Lyra's fired up. Very intense tonight, Pat. Lyra's brought it up another gear.
Absolutely. I think once she got kneed in the face, she understood what was happening with Bayley. Somebody she's probably looked up to.
Valkyria now top rope, gonna fly where she feels comfortable. Crossbody, lateral press to retain, and a kick out by Bayley. What a match we have on our hands here on Netflix. Bayley's got to pin or submit the champ in the ring in order to win the title. Bayley now slides. Oh, big kick.
The baseball slide through with the boot to the face. Bayley in control again.
Yeah, back into a break the count. Bayley with the suicide dive, and Valkyria able to duck underneath, and Bayley crashes and burns.
No one was home, but you might have a visitor.
And Valkyria, though, caught by Bayley again. Bayley down with a belly to belly outside the ring. Both women down. Crucial moment in this match. A lion tamer light move now by Bayley.
Bayley's going to be Intercontinental Champ.
And Valkyria, Bayley realized she wasn't going to tap, so what does she do? Goes for the Rose Plant. Her finish. Great move by Bayley, but Valkyria able to counter, and Lyra Valkyria wins an instant classic.
Here is your winner, and still the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria.
Pat, you know, it's hard to disagree with Bayley's strategy there. She knew that Lyra was not going to tap out, so she decided to do the next best thing. Hit her with a finish, the Rose Plant. But Valkyria was ready, and she turned it around.